Hi, my name is Carly Blacksell and I'm from Human Happiness, and welcome to your video tutorial on chronic illness, how to remove this from your life and or prevent it from happening in the first place. So there are quite a few chronic illnesses that we know about. I'm just going to list a few of them so that we're aware of what it is I'm talking about. Fibromyalgia, heart and lung, all types of heart and lung diseases, Alzheimer's and dementia, smoking and alcohol related diseases, cancer, obesity, arthritis, diabetes and asthma. They're the ones that I'm actually going to be highlighting today. So many people are suffering from these diseases or have loved ones who are actually suffering from these diseases. And maybe these people who have the loved ones have actually been told, oh well, it runs in the family, therefore you'll probably get it as well, or there's a higher risk of you getting it. Okay, so I'm here to tell you that you don't actually inherit the disease, okay? Even if it's a genetic thing, you're not inheriting the disease per se, and it's not something that you're absolutely destined to get. Okay, what you're inheriting is the emotions, okay, the self-talk, the programs from your parents, from your parents' parents, and from your parents' parents' parents, etc. Okay, and you can actually break that cycle in one fell swoop. Okay, you don't have to be fated to actually have these diseases, and if you do have it already, if you have one of these chronic diseases already, you are definitely not fated to actually be stuck with this disease. Okay, there is a way forward, there is a way out. I've seen many clients that have actually come to me with these sorts of things and have actually come out the other end. I've had people coming to me that were set up to actually have heart surgery, to have open heart surgery, and by the time they finished with me, they didn't need to have the surgery anymore, because they were actually willing to actually work through the programs and actually remove the programs from all the levels of their beings. So I'll explain to you how that works. So what you do is you actually, either through the healing therapy that I do, so you can come and see me for healing therapy, or you can do it remotely. There's no problem with actually doing this completely remotely. You can be living on any part of the planet and we can do all of this work via Skype or telephone or YouTube, FaceTime, whatever. And all the healing is done remotely, okay? So you don't need to be physically in front of me. So we can go down the healing therapy line. It is a bit more expensive, but obviously it's very, very concentrated on you and exactly what's going on for you with this particular chronic disease, or your loved one. If you have a loved one who's dealing with it, we can work with that person as well. We can work on that person without that person even actually needing to know what you're doing. That's the really cool thing about this work. Or you can actually come to the course. So they both do the same thing. And what we do is we actually look at the underlying hidden programs in your subconscious, or in the person's subconscious who's actually dealing with the disease, that you can't see, okay? It is hidden from you very specifically. Your ego hides it from you because it doesn't want you to know what the program is, because if you find out the program, you might try to move it. Okay, and it's afraid that if you remove it, something really, really bad will happen. Okay, and that's just because the ego is like 5 years old and doesn't have any rational thinking, hasn't developed the frontal lobe yet, can't reason. So when this terrible thing happened, whatever it was, whether it was in this lifetime or in a past lifetime, it couldn't actually reasonably or logically process what was going on. Okay, it actually made up some really crazy, immature, irrational story about what was going on with you, that actually caused the emotions and the programs behind this particular disease. Okay, every disease has a code, and you can actually read the code straight from all of the information booklets around this stuff. So there is actually a code, an emotional code, linked to every single disease and illness and ailment and issue and accident and relationship issue and emotion that you might be having. So first we decipher the code, we go a bit deeper, we work out what's going on exactly with your programs, find out the programs, and then in a very, very simple technique, we actually remove those programs from every level of your being in this lifetime and in all of your past lifetimes. And then what happens is the disease starts to lift. Okay, you might call it magic, but that's actually what happens. So if you are actually someone who believes in this stuff, who actually thinks, yeah, you know what, I've tried all the psychologists, I've tried all the health professionals, I still can't work out what's going on, I'm still stuck with this disease, but I really, really want to actually move out of this. If you're really ready to actually make a change and actually create a happy life for yourself and move yourself away from this disease, and you truly believe that this is possible, then come to the course. Okay, come and do the course, work it out for yourself, learn how to do this technique, and you can do it on yourself and everybody else whenever anything comes up for the rest of your life, or come and get the therapy. Okay, but you really do need to believe that it's actually possible, because, or at least be very, very open to the possibility of this being something that can happen for you, and that's how it works. So it is a bit magical. It is really, really exciting. So there's a course coming up soon. You can go onto the website and find out everything about the course, or you can definitely book yourself in for some healing therapy. I hope you found that helpful, and I look forward to seeing you soon. Bye bye.